Hey there folks, John Mulaney here, ready to talk about Ireland's Cliffs of Moher. They're tall, like really tall, 700 feet straight up from the Atlantic. Makes you wonder, how'd they get all the building materials up there? People come from all over to see these cliffs. Why? Good question. Maybe they heard the views were nice. Maybe they're really into geology. Maybe they just lost a bet. Whatever the reason, millions of people brave the elements and the crowds to experience this natural wonder. So, the views. Yeah, there's something else. The Cliffs of Moher are one of those places that make you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. The sheer drop, the endless ocean, and the rugged beauty of the cliffs themselves are simply breathtaking. It's no wonder that this place is one of the most visited natural attractions in Ireland. On a clear day, you can see forever. The horizon stretches out in front of you, and if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the Aran Islands. These islands are steeped in history and culture, and they add a touch of mystique to the already magical landscape. The clarity of the air here is something special, making every view feel like a high-definition photograph, or at least to the Aran Islands. These islands are a testament to the rugged beauty of the Irish coast. They seem to float on the horizon, a reminder of the ancient landscapes that have shaped this region for millennia. The Aran Islands are not just a visual treat, they are a cultural treasure trove with their own unique traditions and way of life, which, let's be honest, is pretty darn far. The distance between the Cliffs of Moher and the Aran Islands is a testament to the vastness of this landscape. It's a reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and how nature has a way of putting everything into perspective. The sheer scale of the cliffs and the ocean beyond is humbling. The cliffs stretch for 5 miles along the coast. 5 miles. That's a lot of cliff to take in. Walking along the edge, you get a sense of the immense power of the natural forces that have shaped this landscape over millions of years. The cliffs are a living testament to the geological history of the region, with each layer of rock telling a story of ancient seas and shifting continents. You could walk the whole thing, but why? Sure, it's a great way to experience the cliffs up close, but it's also a challenging trek. The path can be steep and uneven, and the weather can change in an instant. Plus, there's so much to see and do in the area that you might want to save your energy for other adventures. You'd probably get blown off by the wind anyway. The wind here is legendary. It's a constant presence, shaping the landscape and adding an element of wildness to the cliffs. On a particularly windy day, it can feel like you're battling the elements just to stay on your feet. But that's part of the charm of the Cliffs of Moher. They are untamed and unpredictable, just like the weather. Seriously, the wind here is no joke. It's a force of nature, and it demands respect. The wind has shaped the cliffs over millennia, carving out the dramatic formations that we see today. It's a reminder of the power of the natural world, and how it can be both beautiful and dangerous at the same time. It's like a constant force of nature, determined to push you into the next county. The wind here is relentless, and it adds an element of excitement to any visit. It's a reminder that the Cliffs of Moher are a wild and untamed place, where nature is in control. The wind can be exhilarating, making you feel alive and connected to the natural world in a way that few other places can, or maybe right off the cliff. The cliffs are a place of extremes, where the beauty of the landscape is matched by the power of the elements. It's a place where you can feel the raw energy of nature, and where you are constantly reminded of your own vulnerability. But that's what makes the Cliffs of Moher so special. They are a place of awe and wonder, where you can truly feel the power of the natural world. Don't worry, they've got fences. Mostly. Safety is a priority here, and there are plenty of fences and barriers to keep visitors safe. But it's still important to be cautious and respect the power of the cliffs. The Cliffs of Moher are a place of incredible beauty, but they are also a place of danger. It's a reminder that we are just visitors in this wild and untamed landscape, and that we need to tread carefully. But hey, it's not all about the views, or lack thereof. The Cliffs of Moher offer more than just breathtaking scenery. They are a living, breathing ecosystem teeming with life. The cliffs are also a haven for wildlife, specifically birds. These majestic cliffs provide a sanctuary for a variety of seabirds, making it a birdwatcher's paradise. Lots and lots of birds. From the common gulls to the more exotic puffins, the cliffs are alive with the sound of flapping wings and bird calls. Puffins, razorbills, kittiwakes, you name it, they've probably pooped on a tourist here. These birds are not just a sight to behold, they are an integral part of the cliff's ecosystem. Speaking of tourists, let's talk about the people who flock to this place. The Cliffs of Moher attract over 1 million visitors each year, making it one of Ireland's most popular tourist destinations. They come in all shapes and sizes from all corners of the globe, whether they're here for the stunning views, the wildlife, or just to say they've been. The cliffs have a universal appeal, and they all seem to have one thing in common: a complete inability to stand a safe distance from the edge. Despite numerous warning signs and barriers, many tourists can't resist the urge to get that perfect selfie, often putting themselves in dangerous situations. It's a phenomenon that has park rangers constantly on edge as they try to ensure everyone's safety. The cliffs are beautiful, but they are also perilous, with strong winds and unstable edges. So, if you ever find yourself at the Cliffs of Moher, remember to watch your step and keep a safe distance from the edge. And while you're at it, keep an eye on your snacks. The birds here are notorious for swooping down and snatching food right out of your hands. It's all part of the experience at the Cliffs of Moher, a place where nature's beauty and its wild inhabitants coexist with the throngs of visitors who come to witness it all. So enjoy the views, marvel at the wildlife, but always stay safe and respect the natural environment. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, you're thinking, tell us about the history of these majestic cliffs. And you know what? I will. Because I'm nothing if not a giver. These cliffs have seen it all. Vikings, Celts, even the occasional leprechaun probably. There are ancient ruins scattered around whispering tales of bygone eras. Or maybe they're just crumbling. It's hard to say. Point is, these cliffs have been around for a while. They've seen empires rise and fall, trends come and go. And yet, they remain stoic, unmoving, except for the occasional rockfall. The Cliffs of Moher, standing tall at the southwestern edge of the Burren region in County Clare, Ireland, are not just a geological wonder but a historical tapestry, woven through time. These cliffs stretch for about 14 kilometers, reaching heights of up to 214 meters. Imagine the stories they could tell if they could speak. From the ancient tribes who first settled here to the medieval castles that dot the landscape, every inch of these cliffs is steeped in history. Today, they are a major tourist attraction, drawing visitors from all over the world who come to marvel at their beauty and mystery. But beyond the breathtaking views and the photo opportunities, there's a deeper connection that people feel when they stand at the edge, looking out over the Atlantic Ocean. It's a reminder of the relentless power of nature, of the forces that have shaped our world over millennia. And let's not forget the cultural significance. The Cliffs of Moher have inspired countless artists, musicians, and writers over the years. Local legends speak of mythical creatures and ancient battles, adding an air of mystique to this already awe-inspiring place. As the sun sets and the stars come out, the cliffs take on a different kind of beauty, one that is both serene and haunting. So, whether you're here for the history, the natural beauty, or the legends, the Cliffs of Moher offer something for everyone. And that, my friends, is why these cliffs are truly a marvel to behold. Section 5. Tourist shenanigans, they come in droves. But back to the tourists. You've got your selfie stick enthusiasts desperately trying to capture the perfect shot. Spoiler alert, it's impossible with that wind. You've got your families herding their children like sheepdogs. Speaking of sheep, there are a lot of those too. And then you've got the people who seem to think they're in some kind of romantic movie montage, running towards the edge with their arms outstretched. Pro tip, don't do that. Oh, and we can't forget about O'Connell's Tower. This 19th century tower stands proudly atop the highest point of the cliffs, offering panoramic views, if you're willing to climb all those stairs. It was built by some guy named Cornelius O'Connell. Probably thought the cliffs weren't dramatic enough on their own. But hey, it's there if you want it. Just watch out for the seagulls. They're not afraid to steal your snacks, or your sunglasses, or your hopes and dreams. Now let's talk about the weather, because, let's be real, this is Ireland. It's unpredictable to say the least. One minute it's sunny and bright, the next you're caught in a torrential downpour. And the wind? Don't even get me started on the wind. It's like Mother Nature can't quite make up her mind what she wants to do, so she just throws everything at you at once. My advice? Dress in layers. And bring a hairbrush. You're gonna need it. So after all that, are the Cliffs of Moher worth a visit, honestly? Sure, why not? They're impressive, I'll give them that. Just be prepared for the crowds, the wind, and the ever-changing weather, and maybe bring a helmet, just in case. Plus, you can tell everyone back home you saw them. And that's what really matters, right? Well, folks, that's about it from me. I'm gonna go find a pint of Guinness and try to forget about that wind. Stay classy, Cliffs of Moher. Stay classy.